And welcome back to the X Factor, where the stakes are sky high tonight as the acts are singing for a place in next week's semi-final. All right, lines are open for you to vote for your favourite, and performing next, the girls and Cheryl.
Next up, for your satisfaction, it's Rebecca Ferguson.
The second song I've chosen for Rebecca is a great song for her to be able to show different side to her that nobody's seen yet.
It's just going to make you work harder.
That's it. I was just practicing.
And you need to, because the last thing you want is for everyone at home to think, we've seen it before.
I think people have got me in like a little miserable box, but I also like having fun. And I like singing fun songs.
I don't know what it was there, you had like a cheeky glint in your eye. Yes, didn't she?
This song, with the right performance, is strong enough to get it through to semi-final.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Rebecca, it's great to see you doing something up-tempo. I know you love Aretha Franklin, and it's a Rolling Stones song, and, you know, it was so authentic. You've got a very authentic recording voice. It reminds me of the early Motown days when you see a really great Motown star. Love everything about it.
Rebecca, you sang rock, but you made it Aretha. It was just so cool, and I agree with what Louis said for once. It was like that vintage, original. Loved the performance. That's what I've been waiting for you to put on a bit of a show.
Rebecca, I don't know what's happened the last two weeks. From this absolute flying start, things just went below your standard until that song. I've got to tell you, this is like, for me, meeting Rebecca Ferguson for the first time. It was great to see you fun. You've got an authentic soul voice. It was like listening to an early Aretha or something. That was genuinely one of my favourite performances so far. It was incredible. Congratulations.
I remember when we first put you through back at judges' homes, and Will saying to me, this girl's got a superstar voice, and you absolutely proved that tonight. You're amazing.
What great feedback tonight, huh?
Wow.
How does that make you feel? I mean, especially, you know, getting that from Louis, and apart from his Radiohead lyrics, Louis knows his music, talking about Motown there. Everyone comparing you to Aretha. How does that
It's
feel?
amazing. I mean, I think I started off in the competition...
Everyone's over there, by the way. That's right.
I started off in the competition really nervous, not confident, and everyone's really supported me, and I'm really grateful to all my fans, because I feel like I'm starting to put on a show.
Simon just said there, you're back on track again. How does that feel?
good.
Yeah, I bet it does. Sensational stuff. All right, good for you. 0901 621 621 105. That is the number to call to vote for Rebecca if you want to see us singing in next week's semi-final. Big night tonight. Lines are open for all the other acts. Numbers are on the screen right now. To download that performance, go to the website for all the details. For now, we give you Rebecca. All right, we are back with the girls again. And Cheryl.
Next up, it's Katie.
The second song Katie's going to do tonight is a gorgeous song. You can't help but feel what the lyrics are saying.
It means something to me and I'm excited to sing it. It's relevant. I sing the song best when I believe like I'm giving the message. It's a song that's helped me and a lot of other people through difficult times. I want to show people that they made the right decision last week. It was so wonderful to have the opportunity to sing in the semi-finals.
If she made it through, it would be the greatest comeback ever.
You're going to see real emotion from her tonight.
When the day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, hang on. Don't let yourself go, 'cause everybody hurts. Don't throw your hand out. Don't throw your hand. If it feels like you're alone. No, 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 you're not alone. Sometimes. And you gotta hold on, hold on. You gotta hold on, hold on. Everybody hurts.
Wow, Katie, you rocked out on your first song, but on that second song, I believed every single word of it because you've had such a tough time in the press. But Katie, I believe in you as a person and I believe in you as a performer, and I want people to give you a chance because you're an incredible performer. So please vote for Katie. I know you believed every word of that lyric because I know you're hurting inside, but come on, you are an artist.
Thank
You're
you
great.
very much, Louis. Thank you.
Katie, much better song for you, much better lyric, and again, it's like you sang it like it was your Save Me song, and that's where your strength is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Katie, look, this is you at your best. You know, when you're on the ropes and you know you've got one song maybe left, the frustrating thing is that that song does not work within that time period. It was chopped up like crazy, and I think... And you should have known better on that. You know, that song needs longer, and I don't think that you've given her the right opportunity at this stage in the competition, because another 30, 60 seconds on that, it would have been fantastic. But it was just crazy. And I'm frustrated because, you know, I am a massive, massive fan of yours, Katie, and I hope people can look beyond what I think was a huge mistake there, Cheryl.
I think that's the most beautiful song, one of the most beautiful songs ever written, and you did it really good. And we had the same amount of time as everybody else, and you filled in the time absolutely beautifully, and I believed every single word, and I think you meant every single word you sang.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Hey, Simon, she can only sing and she can only nail what's put in front of her, right?
I promise you, I'm not blaming Katie. She did everything she could possibly do with that song. But I'm just saying, when you listen to it back, it's just crazy trying to chop it in the arrangement it was in the time available.
Katie, off the back of that, do you think you've done enough to get through to the semi-final?
I really hope that I've done enough to get through, and you know what, that song means a lot to me and a lot to everybody else out there, and you know, even if it was just a short snippet, hopefully one day I can sing the whole thing.
Because it is one of those songs that like so many people hold dear, you know, so you want to do it justice, right?
Yeah, no, totally, of course I want to do it justice, and you know, I feel like I connected with it, and I hope that people see that and they connect with it in their own way as well.
Just very briefly, what would it feel to you to get through to the semi-final, having been in the bottom two for so long?
Pardon?
What would it feel for you to get through tomorrow after being in the bottom two for so long?
It would just mean the absolute world to me. It would be such an achievement, and I'd be so grateful, so it would be amazing.
Quite the comeback, wouldn't it? All right, so 0901 61 61 107. That is the number to call to vote for Katie. She wasn't in the bottom two last week. She had a great week, and she'd like to keep it that way. Lines are open, and the numbers for all the other acts are on the screen right now. Go to the ITV website, itv.com/X Factor, to download that performance. For now, we give you Katie. All right, after the break, the last two acts of the night will be on the stage, Matt and Cheryl. See you in a minute.